as this US-China battle plays out,
Mm.
and if it continues to play out the way it's playing out, and not how you would wish it to play out, or how many other parts of the rest of the world might want it to play out, if it does play out in a fairly, I would say, confrontational way, and my way or the highway, you have to choose sides. The most recent AI export controls that President Biden has left his office with, again, categorizes countries, bases that you've seen that. So if it continues this way, you've argued that, of course, for a country like Singapore, it's best to try and stay neutral, not to pick sides. That's what you've argued that the rest of the world also wants. We don't want to pick sides. We don't want to be in a Cold War-esque situation. India, of course, and many other countries in the world during the Cold War also wanted to not pick sides. So that idea is not new. But my question is more realist. Can Singapore end up staying neutral? Or will it have to pick sides sooner?
Well, you're absolutely right to point out that the growing contest between US and China, and I know I've been predicting for so many years that the contest between US and China will grow, creates a huge strategic dilemma for Singapore. Absolutely no doubt. And we will definitely be put in a difficult position if we are asked to choose sides between the United States and China, which is why the first leader in the world to publicly come out and say, we will not take sides, is Singapore. Then Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong gave a speech in the Shangri-La Dialogue many years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, saying we won't choose sides. And then he followed up with a longer article in the magazine Foreign Affairs saying, again, we won't choose sides. But you're right. If Singapore had to face this situation alone, it would be very, very difficult. But fortunately for Singapore, we're now surrounded by what I consider to be, frankly, the most successful regional organization in the world, which is ASEAN, right? And ASEAN as a whole has 700 million people, almost. It is a valuable buffer for Singapore because the ASEAN countries collectively are taking a position that we want to be friends with the United States and we want to be friends with China.